Alright, so another unit that appeared in the SAFWY Shinji's banner along with him was this Kisuke, which is probably the main attraction of the unit. He's definitely was the stronger of the two units, so we're going to be taking another look at him, see how well he holds up today. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, you've been here for a while, subscribe. I want to get to 350 subscribers. Now with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, this Kisuke is a power Soul Reaper killer unit. My Kisuke is 3 out of 5, so I'll be showcasing him, just 3 out of 5 with the SP focus and this attack that I have here all at level 10. Soul trait is the typical strong attack recharge time minus 12%. You'll see this on most SP units. He's a ranged unit with lacerating and paralysis on all of his abilities, some pretty good status elements. He's immune to all status elements. He reads Soul Reaper dodges, so if you're doing any content with Soul Reaper's dodges, this is a great unit to use. Sprinter +1. And as for his other skills, his devastation is at 40%. He does recover his stamina in between stages. He has Havoc 20%, Frenzy only at +1, Fibro +5 seconds, Guard Break, and each status element Spiritual Pressure boost. So as you can see here, a pretty old unit with definitely some usable skills. The status element Spiritual Pressure boost skill is always good. Just having a pretty high Berserker is also good as well, and being immune to status elements is great. Did I say what his killer was? Yeah, Soul Reaper killer, great. And as for the build, the T-set, Fortification Pill, Lieutenant's Badge. As for the character links, just some strong attack reduction and full stam links. And as for the bonus abilities, full stamina damage boost, and the plus 200 SP. And so, that is the character skills in the build. Let's jump into some content to see what he can do. Alright, so here we are in a co-op inheritance trial. It is currently no affiliation enemies this time around. And somehow I managed to actually get in here by myself. So that means we will, just be able to show what this Kisuke can do pretty much, just alone in one of the most difficult content in the game, which is not really difficult. We do need a nightmare difficulty IT, just because, we have a very hard and nightmare difficulty guild quest, even though nightmare is kind of like, just limited. But, it will just make IT more fun, more challenging, and, just get more rewards from it. Hopefully they will do that. A higher difficulty should reap more rewards. Because co-op IT is just too easy now, really, with the characters that release nowadays. And as you can see here, even without killer, this unit is doing really, really well. His SA2 is the tracking the vortex, and you can never go wrong with that SA2. It's very good. Any status element Spiritual Pressure boost, and also immune to all status elements is great. Your movement is not restricted, so you don't have to watch out for any of these status elements on the ground. Oh, that Yorichi doesn't have the Soul Reaper affiliation. That's the tag unit, Yorichi and Soifan. Yeah, they're no affiliation, I was gonna say. So obviously if this unit had killer, he would be doing a lot more damage, and also if he was 5 out of 5 max percentage, he would also be doing a lot more damage. But for a unit as old as he is, he's doing really good. When it comes to power units, especially for the Soul Reaper killer, there aren't many options. It's been almost, 2 years now since we got the last power Soul Reaper killer unit. I'm not counting that Ishin, because he's a Brave Battle unit. But he did come out a year ago. We lost our full stem, which is unfortunate, so I guess we can take a look at him without it. And from the looks of it, it looks like he needs it. We'll use this soul bomb here to see what we can do with it. So obviously his devastation only being at 40%, no force down, it didn't really do much. And we're dead. So that was pretty much the soul bomb without any full stem, and you saw how the damage was. But now since we're back at full stem, he's definitely a lot better. So still a really good unit, even though he's old, but you do need that full stem damage. Alright, so here we are with another run. This time I'll try not to lose our full stem. And this time I'm glad we have the Yumi, Chica, and Momo here, because I was actually going to mention them. When it comes to the power attribute, I do think it is one of the strongest attributes when it comes to co-op content, just because of how strong their support units are. And by support, I do mean the Momo, which, you know, she is a super pod unit, and she does have the boost on her SA2, and I believe she has the booster skill. And also the Yumi Chica, he does increase the power attribute strong attack damage by 20% and increases our movement speed by 30%. Oh yeah, and he's also a super pot unit as well. So yeah, definitely in co-op content, the power attribute is definitely one of the strongest, if not the strongest, in my opinion. So with full stem, those units here, any power unit should relatively be good. So yeah, this is a unit that I really like. I don't think it's any problem using them really. Just that status element spiritual pressure boost, you know, that skill will just have great longevity for any unit. And that SA2 that he has will just be great on any unit as well, unless they make a strong attack that's better than that. Alright, so we have full stem now. Let's see what our soul ball can do with it. Pretty much the same, really. But it did take out all of the ass though, and just pretty much left the bosses. So yeah, that was definitely good. Alright, so here are with another run. Now when it comes to the power attribute, it is definitely a powerhouse, pun intended. But, you know, they've just been releasing a lot of strong power units. As you can see here, the Yumi Chica and the 8th anniversary Ichigo, the new Okura that just released from the Future Society banner is a power unit. Yeah, they just really like the power attribute for some reason. It's definitely you know, just a attribute that gets a lot of buffs and has a lot of great units dealing damage, and also, you know, just support wise. But yeah, this is definitely one of the best attributes in the game, if not the best, because it's constantly getting new units, and the support units are really top tier as well. Yeah, these runs are going by pretty fast. It kind of sucks, you know, these SAFWY units really don't come back all too often anymore, so I'm hoping they release some new SAFWY units, so, you know, we just have a chance to get these older SAFWY units instead of just bringing their banners back when the units themselves are kind of old. So hopefully they'll do that this year, or maybe just sometime in the future. Yep, that was quick and easy. Okay, so that was a brief revisit of this unit. So overall, the spirits are forever with you. Kisuke is a, you know, just another great power attribute unit with a really great killer, which is the Soul Reaper, who is immune to all status elements, having lacerate and paralysis on his strong attacks, which is some pretty decent status elements. He recovers stamina in between stages, and with the status element spiritual pressure boost and his tracking vortex SA2, this unit will still have great longevity, unless they somehow, you know, just kind of power creep the status element spiritual pressure boost and that SA2 that he has. So that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching. As usual, until next time.